I never knew there was a love like this before. Mm. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. We back at it again. It's your man, Amiel Burgess, aka Infinite Being, aka Uniquely United with all the deep divers and spirits of planet Earth, aka Infinite A Phenomenon 13. How we doing? Good morning, good morning. I was just singing that song by Faith Evans, and I was posed a question: uh, how do I know if that person is the one? Well, it's not a science. It starts from within. First, we got to start off with loving ourselves. Now, how much do you love yourself? Do you tell yourself you love yourself every day? How much time do you spend with yourself? Do you externally look for love all the time, or do you internally look for love all the time? That's where we first begin, and then we can go on to if that person. But if you have somebody in your life and you want to know if that person is the right person, one thing to ask yourself is that person helping you better yourself? And are you helping that person better themselves? In more than just a financial state, but also a spiritual state. Are you on the phone with that person for hours? Can you conversate and talk about bevy of things? Does that person care and love you for who you are 100%? Can you go out, walk out your room with your boxers on and you're wedging your butt, and the person that you love still loves you the same way? You know, when you down and out, is that person going to be there to help lift you up emotionally? Those are some of the things. What do you do with that person? You know, is it just a physical thing? Do you just call the person over and or you just come over and all they want to do is have sex with you? Sex is a powerful thing, and when you have sex, there should be an objective to it. It shouldn't just be giving away your life force and your life energy over and over again. It's very important to us. So these are some of the things that need to be talked about or thought about when dealing with a person. What is that person into? What are you into? Are you into the same things? You know, the Bible quote they quote in the Bible, "Don't be equally yoked." You know, you have to make sure that you and that person are on the same level. You know, or at least striving to get to a certain level, because you can't get with a person that's doing one thing far left and you're going far right, or out going to my right first, but going opposite directions, and y'all got two different ideologies, and it keep clashing. That doesn't help. It doesn't help your growth. It doesn't help that person's growth at all. But understand too that when you're dealing with somebody that if they are doing something that bothers you, it's not because they're doing it to personalize it against you. It's them, But understanding that we all have our own growth process, and you have to make sure that the person that you're dealing with is basically where you at in life. So for me, it's about taking time out. Like right now in my life, I'm single, and so it's taking the time out just to get to know self, reading a lot of self-help books, working on my videos for my deep divers and thinkers out there in the world and the rest of the world itself. Meditating and visualizing. Visualization is very, very important. We don't do that enough. We might think about, oh, I say I want that car, or oh, I want that girl, but we don't put the real effort into really visualizing. That's why meditation is so good. Sit down, close your eyes. Some of the best visualizations come when your eyes are closed. Close your eyes and visualize for more than a minute. You know what I'm saying? Visualize what you want. Visualize the woman you want. And if you can't really see her, use your imagination. You know what I'm saying? But visualization is very, very important. And also too is Your community. Who are you around? If the person that you want to be the right person, how do you know? Well, you can tell by the people you hang around with. If you're in a community where it's not serving you, then you have to understand that you have to change your surroundings. When I was in the streets, then I was around people who was doing things that were street activities. Whether it was selling drugs or doing mischief or whatever the case may be. But when I became a father and I said I wanted to put those things in the past, I had to change my environment. I didn't stop loving the people that was there, you know what I'm saying? But I had to change my environment. And so that helps too also, you know, decide whether or not you are dealing with the right person. If your person that you're dealing with, you're a female and you got a boyfriend or you got a guy interested in you, and you're in college and you're trying to be successful, and you have an image to uphold. You don't want to be with somebody who turn around and you got to keep bailing him out of jail. You worried about if he gonna come home at night safe and sound. You got to think about those things. And guys, too, also, when you're dealing with a girl, you want to find she the one. If she's all about your money, if she's all about making it rain, now don't get me wrong. If that's what you do, listen. But if you're looking for the person that's the right person for you, then you have to be on the same wavelength. So if she's want to bust a move to the club every weekend, then you have to be on that too. If not, then maybe she's not the right person for you. If she wants to go hang out with her girlfriends all the time, then you have to be all right with that internally. If you're not all right with that internally, then maybe that person's not the right person for you. But I always say that, and I'm learning myself because we all going through this process together. That you learn from loving yourself first. Love yourself first, and everything else will fall into place. You know who it is. It's Aniel Burgess, aka Infinite Being. We up in here doing what we do. Woosah. Blow it out, baby. Blow that stress out. Inhale pleasure. Exhale peace. Peace. Love.